Let me introduce you to the Blue Jean Chef Slow Cooker. This is a 6.5 quart slow cooker with 1600 watts of power. But it's a little different from other slow cookers in that it not only has an element that goes around the sides of the cooker, it also has an element in the bottom of the cooker. So that means it heats from below as well as all around the side. Of course, it comes with a glass lid so you can see what's going on, and a rack inside as well. Now the insert is in a die cast aluminum. That means that it gets hot quickly so your slow cooking can begin sooner. It's non-stick on the inside, which makes it really easy to clean. Plus, the insert, the lid, and the rack can all go into the dishwasher. That makes slow cooking a pleasure. You'll notice the LCD blue screen. That's really easy to read, and the slow cooker itself is really easy to use. When you first plug the slow cooker in, you'll see all of the features illuminated. By simply turning this dial, you'll go through the features one by one. You can bake in this slow cooker. You can slow cook on low or on high. You can stew. You can steam. You can make white rice. You can make brown rice. You can keep foods warm. You can make yogurt, or you could even create your own custom setting. Once you've selected your function, all you have to do is press the button in, and then you'll be able to adjust the time. Again, by moving the dial. When your time is set, all you have to do now is press the start button, and you'll notice that it's starting to heat that slow cooker up. If at any time you want to stop the function that's working, you simply press that start-stop button again, and the unit will go back to the default setting. Now, each of these functions has a default time and temperature, so if you want to, you can simply just press start. But what you're going to use this for more often than not is slow cooking. Now, one of the challenges with slow cooking traditionally is you usually have to brown your foods first in another pan and then add it to the slow cooker to cook all day. With this slow cooker, because it has the element on the bottom, you can actually start the sauteing right in the same pan that you're going to use to slow cook. Here's how you do that. Simply press saute and then the start button, and it will start to heat from the bottom. This will allow you to actually brown your meats, cook your onions, do the things that you need to do before you slow cook. Once you've finished the browning and you're ready to slow cook, here's how you'll set that. Simply turn that knob to the slow cook setting. You'll use the high slow cook setting if you only have about 3 or 4 hours before you need dinner. You can use the low slow cook setting if you have, say, 6 to 10 hours of time to cook. Once you've selected low or high slow cook, you can accept the default time if you want to, or you can adjust it by pushing the knob in. When you push the knob in, turn it to make the time lower or higher. When the time is acceptable, press that start button and the slow cook feature will begin. There's also a delay feature on this slow cooker, which allows you to delay the start of the function. In order to use it, you're going to set the function that you want to use, but then before you press start, press that delay button and it will delay the cooking start time. This will delay the start of the cooking for 2 hours. Then your function that you've set will begin and go for as long as you have set it. All the other functions of the slow cooker work in exactly the same way. Simply turn the dial to set the function that you want to use, and then press it in order to change that time. On occasion, you're going to want to also set and change the temperature. Here's how you do that. In the bake function, you can set the time and temperature. There is a default of 350 degrees for an hour, but to change that, press the button in and you'll see the temperature flashing. Turn the dial to turn it up or down. Then press the button in again and you'll be able to change the time. Again, turn that dial to move it up or down. Then simply press start and your function will begin. You're going to want to use that rack when you're in the bake function or the steam function. It's very easy. Just put the rack down in the bottom. If you're steaming, add at least a cup, if not a cup and a half, of liquid to the bottom so that it does not come above the rack. Then set the slow cooker to the steam mode. Simply press start and you'll be steaming your food. That's great for salmon, for fish, for broccoli, for artichokes, anything where you need a big capacity steamer. If you're baking in the slow cooker, use the rack to elevate the cake from the bottom of the slow cooker. Any pan that can go into an oven can go into this slow cooker in the bake function. Other features I love about this slow cooker are these silicone wrapped handles, making it really easy to pick that insert up when you need to. Plus, the fact that it is die-cast aluminum means it's not super heavy like a lot of ceramic inserts, but easier to manage even when it's full of food. I also love the stainless steel look on the outside here because when you finish slow cooking, often you want to keep foods warm. After the slow cook setting, the rice setting, the steam setting, it will always go into a keep warm mode. So you can just have this sitting on your buffet table and it looks pretty as well. I have two really important tips for you whenever you're slow cooking. And the first is try to use that slow cooker to full capacity. That's when slow cooking works best. Also, try to never lift the lid. Just lifting the lid for 10 seconds can delay your slow cooking time enormously. Leave that lid on, it's glass so you can see through it, and don't check it until that cooking time is done. You can find lots of other information about slow cooking in my lessons on the website, Slow Cooking 101. I also have tips and tricks along with a cooking time chart for slow cooking and how to convert other recipes to slow cooking. You'll also find recipes on my website for all kinds of slow cooked meals, including a beautiful Thanksgiving stuffing, a roast turkey breast, a chicken pot pie with biscuit dumplings, lots of information there. So please check it out. I hope this has helped explain how to use the Blue Jean Chef slow cooker. I think it will bring you lots of delicious, tender, and moist foods. I know that I enjoy it, and I hope that you do as well.